for my own sense gratification. I'm not willing to take such a risk.
Yeah, so like you said, like this mood that for service, Prahlad Maharaj, he was ready to go into the cities and save the conditioned souls.
Yes.
But when Lord Nishingadev offered him some benediction, he like anything you want in the world, and he was afraid to accept anything for himself.
Yes, but he asked for others. Krishna. Okay. Any other question or comment? Yes, Prabhu.
Another point I was thinking we could maybe talk a little more about was we see Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj is actively doing some outreach in the sense that he is like talking to his schoolmates about Krishna consciousness and like that. But here we also see that he is praying on their behalf. So we see it's not just prayer and it's not just outreach, but it's a combination of both. Could you maybe talk a little about it?
Well, that's a nice point. Yes, I would say that you keep yourself in a safe place. I mean, you have to have your safe place. I mean, inside and maybe outside also, in a sense, a place where you're connected with Krishna, with your Krishna consciousness. So that has to be there. I think that otherwise, okay. So you can say the inner cultivation or the cultivation of our own bhajan. We are not bhajanandis, but we're Gosjanandis, but still the Gosjanandi will also have his bhajan or something to maintain himself. And this with prayers, praying. I was in my career as a Sankirtan leader, we were traveling, and I had this one devotee who was in Denmark, Chiranjiva. He was in the party, and he was the best distributor. It was interesting in the evenings, we found out in the evenings he was paying his obeisances and praying and praying and praying to the Lord for a good result next day. He would go on for 15 minutes, just making obeisances as well as kind of caught up with what was going on. He was actually praying, at least 15 minutes he was there and paying his obeisances, praying to the Lord. So he was, had the strength to pray for 15 minutes, then he went out and distributed like anything. He beat us all, maybe collectively also. Okay, so that's a nice way. That's a good way. You also know when we were out on the street and distributing, no one is reciprocating, no one is coming. Then we may get to this desperate state. We say, Krishna, please, please help me. And you start to get into a praying mood. And when you get into praying mood, then usually something happens again. then the people start to reciprocate and take the books. So that way, yes, we have to pray. I think the Latin was ora et labora. Ora et labora. That's ora means prayer, chanting, oraturium, ora, et and labora, work. So you pray and you work. That was there. We pray and we serve. Okay, so that's a nice point. Yeah, he had his meditation. Prahlad had his meditation. He did meditate on the Lord and he did see the Lord in his meditation or perceive him. So that way we may also meditate and actually be able to see the Lord in the heart of all living entities as devotees, or at least perceiving something and having that vision, at least having that understanding, and thus go out to preach. Okay, Hare Krishna. Any the other one. Okay. Then I end here. So the Prabhupada ki.
Jai.
Srimad Bhagavatam ki.
Jai.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. That's a good trick. Sounds like a good trick.
What, to pray? Leave. Yes. A trick. It's only a trick. It's a practice. It takes something.